I'm almost afraid to make any noise. I'm almost afraid to make any noise. I think it's working. I met the Buddha at a birthday party, and he said he could make me smarter. He said he'd have me talking just like Stephen Hawking, writing songs like A.P. Carter. Rule number one about traps that I've learned: turn your back on the bait when you barter. So I thanked him twice and said that's very nice, but I think I'll just stay a slow starter. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the stars and how far they fell through the wind and the snow and the rain and the sun. Oh, what the hell, God bless everyone. I could be my father's most favorite child. I could be angry and broken and wild, but I'll stand here before you, the one undefiled, cause I refuse to choose between them. I'm getting quite good at riding this fence. It's the one thing I do that makes any damn sense, and I'll take the old man's recompense. He stayed buried where I don't have to see him. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the mountains and the clouds and the trees and the spiders with webs that have yet to be spun. Oh, what the hell, God bless everyone. Why not? Why not? There goes your dream of being a spy, where the violins are trilling and you're squinting one eye. And you aim, you shoot, and you waste the bad guy. Now you're shaking and stirred from your ledger, cause you've traded your gun and your waterproof tux. A shopping list held up by daisies and ducks on a Frigidaire, covered with artwork that sucks, made by children you love beyond measure. Oh, bless all the ships at sea. Oh, bless all the good things that make their way back to me. Bless all the birds and the bees and the children with their scuffed up knees that play in the sun. Oh, what the hell, God bless everyone. Welcome tonight, everybody. I could be like Martin Luther, nail the reasons to your door. Your garden in in the winter, beauty there beneath the snow. I believe in you when you don't. That's what I'm living for. All this running like a gunman, sleep come hard, I walk the floor. Now I'm running low on favor, beg the Lord for just one more. I believe in him just this one time. That's what I'm living for. We had one more job in Revendon. It was a cakewalk, you just take it up and go. Payroll man produced a pistol. What possessed him, I don't know. I could be like Galileo, tell the whole world that you're the sun. Only good revolves around you. You're the one and only one. One more look at you before I go. That's what I'm living for. Your garden in the winter, beauty there beneath the snow. Trees bend and lean when the cold wind blows. Power lines sag with the weight of the snow. Storms are gonna come, storms are gonna go. You should be here. I've got the covers pulled up to my chin. Left you a key so you can let yourself in. I'll be your respite from the bitter winter wind. You should be here. Spring blossoms hide beneath the frost. Summer seems so far away. But with you in my bed, I'll be warm toward ahead. No need for a sunny day. I hear the cars go by in the rain. Their headlights dance on my window pane. I'd give anything just to see you again. You should be here. Yes. Spring blossoms hide beneath the flowers. Summer seems so far away. But with you in my bed, I've been warm till your head. No need for a sunny day, no, no. I hear the cars go by in the rain. Their headlights dance on my window pane. I'd give anything just to see you again. You should be here. Oh, no, 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 no. But you should be here. Yes. Woo-wee. Your cats are listening. That's great, Drew. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here tonight. Hey, Eric, good to see you. Nice flying with you Sunday. I didn't get to see that AT6 go. Hey, Jenny, did you get any mail from me? Maybe not yet. Breaking Bad can wait. That's gonna be there. I wish I was a good, good man, standing with your hand in mine, doing everything just right. How happy you would be. Instead you're looking at a no good fool, giving him the sad, sad eye, doing what your good book tells you when you see a man in need. I don't want your charity. You ain't gotta show that line. If I had a different history, tell me, would it make you mine? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Pity on us simple-minded. We make a lot of bad mistakes. We never seem to roll a level. We never seem to catch a break. And I've done things there's no excuse for. Ain't no way to turn back time. I'm busy trying to fix tomorrow by leaving yesterday behind. Here you come confusing love and forgiveness, making me some special case. If you didn't have to save me, would you love me anyway? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Oh, was a broken angel, if I stood at heaven's gate, if I wasn't all this wreckage, tell me, would it be too late? If I was a good man. 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 Yeah, I feel good tonight. I'll attest to that. I'll attest to that. Yes, indeed. Oh, come on, say it. Come on, say it. Yeah, Lord, don't I get it, booty up. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, here he come. Oh, the ladies love when they pull up in the truck. Men love it too. Let's not be too binary about this, but you know who's coming, right? You mean if any man can do what you need him to do, then Mr. Fix-It-Up can. With the hammer, nail, and the wood and the glue, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He do your plumbing and your pipes electrical too. Sparks be flying from your head to your shoes. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. He just getting started when his day ain't through, till he's spreading your mortar and twisting your screw, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Oh, Lord. If your loving is broken and you need to get done, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He got a million ways to thrill you from sun to sun, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He don't come to the door with rings and jewels. He come up with a box of tools, yeah, that's what he do. Oh, keep your comma in your handy man. If Mr. Fix-It can't fix it, then nobody can, Lord. Oh, that really. Lord have mercy. Wait till you get the bill for the things he been doing, Mr. Fix-It-Up man. All that drilling, sawing, and grinding and screwing, Mr. Fix-It-Up can. He'll pull out a ladder, get to work on your roof, even down in your basement, proving you ain't waterproof. Something wet down there, Lord. He gets straight up sixes in his Yelp review, and they only go to 5, so you know what he can do. He pull up his truck, he be looking at you and your wife and your mama and your sister too. They ain't paying a bit of attention to you. They all got a big old smile for Mr. Fix-It-Up man. Lord, and they smiling for the Fix-It-Up man. Woo! Lord have mercy. Oh my God, that song is so fun. I can't wait to record this song. It's going to have horns on it. It's going to be funky. It's just going to be so much fun. This song is going to be such a blast. That's right, Marion. Get your tool belt ready. I also had a line here. And if you think he's not binary, he's got Universal appeal. Even my brother said, I love the way that man make me feel, Mr. Fix It Up Man. I'm making sure everybody covered. You don't have to be straight to like this song. Everybody's like, ooh, Mr. Fix It Up Man. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, I still got my mask on. I don't need that right now. Oh my God, I love me. Anyway, oh Lord. Let's do that. Kind of, Maria. This is a song about your hubby a little bit. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl. Goldfish chirping on the telephone pole. Clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines. Fresh cup of coffee, franks and beans. Daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember ever planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing. Fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption is good enough for me. What I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Woo, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me do this commercial here real quick. I know, that song makes me hungry too, Diamond. Franks and Beans. That Franks and Beans sounds good. It's not good for sleeping quite yet, but let me go get something for this commercial. I'll be right with you in a second here. Yes. Yeah, let me go capture my commercial and get back to y'all in a second here. Yeah, take a minute to scroll. Yeah, I can't find it. Can't find it. If somebody can post a little commercial here where they can send money and everything else, that would be great. I can't find it. It's too early in the scrolling. I haven't scrolled back to that in a while. All right. I don't care. I don't care about the money part. Money part stinks. I hate money. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. And I was so busy trying to copy some Russian for somebody that this ought to do it. There's a commercial. There you go. Now you know where to send stuff to do stuff. There you go. Yes, indeed. I have some surprises for you folks this evening. It's not just keeping it fresh for me. It's just keeping it fresh for you too. Because, yeah, it is right on the YouTube page, Betsy, but I just wanted to have it here. Good. Just for the new people. You can't feel like throwing something out there. That's all right. If not, if times are hard. So this is more about me getting to practice with people that I love in front of my face. Cool. Oh, Griffin. Oh, man, you should have told me. I don't have that printed out because I don't know all the words. Sweet potato dove. I don't have it in front of me. Then the closest I could get to sweet potato dove. Hey, Jason. Glad you're here. Glad to see you. This is as close as I'm going to get to sweet potato dove. And it goes like this. Oh my God, I took this fast. Oh my God, I'm gonna be brave. Once upon a time when we were dead, just wandering around, biting and eating everybody all over town. Not a lot of brain function at the old spinal cord junction, so we amble and ramble and make the strangest sounds. With all that tromping and marauding and human smoking bored and other zombie business, a zombie surely get bored. So when two zombies meet each other and bump foreheads, it's no mistake. It's a perfect opportunity for some zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. We thought about, for goodness sake, let's go with this and let's play some zombie patty cake. Well, I think I ate the salad and went to CCC. He tasted kind of salty. Well, at least he did to me. And I remember very fondly that baker baking just as fast as he can. I have it on good authority that he's the sweetest old man. Yeah, we have lowered expectations whenever we try to dance, because you're bound to step on somebody's foot and take down their zombie pants. And if zombie pants falling down wasn't the worst mistake. Yo, they come clean off with it this time for zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. We thought about square dancing, but those rules, let's do something here. Let's play something, zombie. So if you ever wake up and find yourself dead, and you and your zombie friends are walking around scratching your head and looking for entertainment options in which we all can partake, okay, just play some zombie patty cake. Zombie patty cake, clap the back of both hands, and the right, then the left, then the wrist of your friend. We thought about breakdancing, but that's just stupid. No way. Zombie patty cake, clap, right, left, please don't forget the rest. Arm wrestling's out of the question, it's just too much at stake, so we go with this. We play some zombie patty cake. Thank you so much, lads and lassies. I'm going to get to the crux of the theme this evening is tuned by people I know, and that opened up quite a batch of stuff. That quite opened up quite a batch of stuff. So I have a surprise right now at 8 o'clock because she has something else to do. Hey, Deborah, are you there? I'm going to have Deborah sing on a couple of tunes that are written by people that I know. This is my partner, Deborah. We have matching shirts, kind of. Who I'll never forget. I got to tell this quick story, Dave. The first time I met him was at the Falconbridge Folk Festival, and he was. Oh, you don't want to hear this story? All right. We're just trying to get some air in the room since it's doubled up. Yeah, we got some Sean Colvin coming here for you, Eric. I know her too. And Dave chased me down. He was chasing me. I didn't know him. I didn't. This tall white guy was running after me because he heard me do a version of Bob Dylan's "Just Like a Woman," and he wondered where I had gotten the inspiration for it from. And he just wanted to talk. And we ended up being pretty decent friends. And then we lost him. I'd say that's about 15 years ago now. And he left us with such an incredible library of songs. And this is the one that I love most. On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. Till the moon fell on the breakers and the morning warmed the waves, and the single cell did jump and hum with joy as though to say, this is my home, this is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray into the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in gentle arms of Eden. The day grew bright and round her, the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. Till on some virgin beachhead one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted out in his most astonished drawl, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground I have ever known. And should I stray into the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, the gentle arms of Eden. And all the sky was buzzing, and the ground was carpeted green, and the weary children of the woods were dancing in between. And the people sang, rejoicing in their fields, glad with grain, the song of celebration from their cities on the plains. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray into the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Now there's smoke across the harbor, and there's factories in the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. But I shall lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, on the shining beaches of your love and the sea of your embrace. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray into the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray into the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Yay! Nicely done, honey. Sorry, I drag the melody around, and she follows me. She's very accommodating that way. This next song is by somebody else that I know. My favorite moment with him, one of them, is out at the Winnipeg Folk Festival. I could hear him laughing backstage at the things I was saying on stage. And then at the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival is one of the greatest live moments of my listening career, listening to him and his band. That's Richard Thompson with his band, with Michael Jerome on the drums, and it was just an amazing evening. And he was 20 people deep, 20 people knee deep with folks. And I walked past the fence, and he looked up over the people because he's over 6 feet tall. He says, "Hey, Vance, how you doing?" I was like, "My man, Richard Thompson. I know Richard Thompson." So, this is an old saw of his, and I hope I do it some justice. This old house is coming down around my ears. I'm drowning in the river of my tears. When all my will is gone, you hold me sway. I need you at the dimming of the day. You pull me like the moon pulls on the tide. You know just where I keep my better side. What days have come to keep us far apart? A broken promise or a broken heart. Now the bonny birds have wheeled away. I need you at the dimming of the day. Come the night, you're only what I want. Come the night, you can be my confidant. I see you on the street in company. Why don't you come and ease your mind with me? I'm living for the night we steal away. I need you at the dimming of the day. I need you at the dimming of the day. Oh my God. She didn't know she was going to have to come in and sing bass. Ladies and gentlemen, my partner in life, Melvin from The Temptations.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. That was so fun. my God. Thanks, Melvin. Oh, man, oh, my God. Oh, God, she's a harmony singing maven. She's a monster at it. And I'm not. But it's a thing. It's a thing we do. I want to play a couple tunes by one of my best friends. I don't know if his dad is listening, um, but this is a song by a buddy of mine named David Goldfinger, who was coming up at the time that I was coming up in this early in the '90s, and that's all we know together. That's all we do together. Sorry about that, Sarah Suzanne. David was coming up in the '90s with me, and he was doing the folk thing too. And then he decided he's going to do something else. He wanted to have a little bit more security in life, and he went on and got his doctorate and became a psychiatrist. So, but he's a great flat picker and singer and everything else right now. But he wrote a bunch of tunes that. And I hope it doesn't seem arrogant. I should do more songs by more of my peers, but I just have trouble trying to wrap around the stuff that I'm already doing. So that's why I don't have a whole lot of stuff that that other people do. But this guy's stuff really stuck with me. And these are two tunes I learned in around 89 or 90. And let me let me make sure I get the chords right on this. You took me in like a clinging vine, winding arms and hair. Sometime I didn't know just which hands were mine, 'cause everything we did we shared. So this is how it ends. I may never love this way again. You find yourself sitting cross-legged on the floor, splitting even memories like they were jazz records. Shadows folding when the sun goes down, synchronized fantasy, swapping dreams in slumber and sleeping crown to crown, even dreaming in symmetry. So this is how it ends. I may never love this way again. Next thing you find yourself sitting on the floor, splitting even memories like they were jazz records. So if you love your woman or you love your man, take care of your own. Don't try to weave a rope out of grains of sand, or get your sweet wine from a stone. So when those sugar moonbeams disappear, you may realize your darkest fear, find yourself sitting cross-legged on the floor, splitting even memories like they were jazz records. They were jazz records. David Goldfinger. And then he followed up with this one. Thumbing through these shoebox letters and photographs, knowing it's too late to cash in on these rain checks of expired passion. So I sit right here and bruise myself on souvenirs, wondering if this junk I save will follow me to my grave or to a room somewhere full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams, and you. Thinking back on moments I shrugged aside, all the days I let slip past like I could flip the hourglass. There's a castle in the air, falling into disrepair, an iron will that's gone to rust, neglected and collecting dust in a room somewhere, full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams, and you. All the knick-knack, bric-a-brac, and odds and ends, a stopwatch, a spyglass, a jackknife, a backstage pass, my sense of equilibrium, all the arguments I thought I'd won are hanging side by side, their worn-out coats and alibis, in a room somewhere, full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams come true. David Goldfinger, and from Sean Colvin. The streets of my town are not what they were. They are haloed in anger, bitter and hurt. It's not so you notice, but it's a sinister thing, like the wheels of ambition at the christening. So I went out walking on the streets of the dead, with a chip on my shoulder, a voice in my head singing, you have been brought here, but you don't know what for. Now the mystery train's coming right to your door. I hear you calling. You don't have to call so loud. I see you falling. You don't have to walk so proud. You can run all night, or we can take you where you can cry like an angel. There were high school night dances where we played Stump the Band. We were raising each other in a strange land. Those were hard pills to swallow, but we drank them all down. Oh, those nights are too short, and now they're just a little too long. I hear you calling. You don't have to call so loud. I see you falling. You don't have to walk so proud. You can run all night, or we can take you where you can shout out in anger. You can laugh like a fool, or you can cry like an angel. Yeah, Lord, Lord, Lord. So look homeward, baby. Keep your head to the sky. They will never forgive you, so don't ask them to try. This is your party. Though it's not your ideal, may we all find salvation in professions that heal. I hear you calling. You don't have to call so loud. I hear you falling. You don't have to walk so proud. You can run all night, or we can take you where you can shout out in anger. You can laugh like a fool. You can call up to hell, and we'll be listening to you. You can sing hallelujah. You can cry like a bird, or you can cry like an angel when there are no words. You can fly like a bird. You can cry like an angel when there are no words. I heard somebody say here that my feed is overlapping with Ellis Paul's. Ellis is doing like 5 or 6 shows a week, and you can catch him too. Maybe I'll do some Ellis Paul right now. How about that? How about if I do some Ellis Paul? Would you guys like me to do some Ellis Paul? Sure, why not? See, I wonder if I can get through this. I haven't played this in a long time, but yeah, Ellis Paul is truly one of my best friends on the planet, and who and I would collaborate so well. The titles of the David Goldfinger songs, one of them was A Room Somewhere, and the other one is called Jazz Records, and you can't find them anywhere. It's probably going to be up to me to record them at some point, and thank you, Amelia. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here. That's so great. Thanks for being on the feed, people. Yeah, appreciating the heck out of that. There's that. Thanks for taking care of me, and whatever you do is appreciated, and yeah, that's just a good thing. Oh, Steve Seskin. I miss him this year. I've been teaching with him for 27 years. Every summer I get to see Steve and hang out and eat and swap songs, and he's brilliant. He's brilliant, and I would love to do something with Steve at some point. Yeah, he's delightful, and talk about a good man. He's good people. But yeah, he's just excellent. Let me do some Ellis Paul for you. What do I think I'm doing? So you found yourself a corner apartment, the view of the town hall your own. All your friends say this city will kill you, kill you. 5 flights of stairs to your home. Even now, it's changed how you walk down the street, past cabbies and chimney squeeze. Be careful of strangers you talk to. What has the city done to you? Has it taken the small town out of you? Turn you into someone I never knew? When we were kids by the warmth of a porch light, you'd smuggle out twin cigarettes. We'd blow smoke in the air, typical hometown flair. The futures we could not protect. Look at you now, the dreamer with the back porch plan, the writer and the music man, of faces on magazine stands. What has this city done to you? Has it taken the small town out of you? Turn you into someone I never knew? Hey, did I ever know you? Did I ever know you? Up these buildings, you turn the head of a man who's grown old. You're a candle when the streets are cold. I hear cricket in your 5th floor apartment. It's 3 a.m. back home, he put me to sleep. But he's fighting to be heard, he can't get in a word, 'cause there's a fool laughing outside in the street. Where are you now? I lost you somewhere on Magazine Street, in a city that never sleeps. Is it the sideshow in you that speaks to you? What has this city done to you? Has it taken the small town out of you? Turn you into someone I never knew? Hey, did I ever know you? Did I ever know you? Did I ever know you? And this one that I do every week. Guess Michael Smith is still hanging in there, and blessings to the universe for that. The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the summer, Margaret brings him breakfast. She believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's as mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in her eyes. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman wears his wooden shoes, his cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed there. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam, as he watches tugboats down canals and calls out when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and calls her name. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The winter whirls the windmills round, she winds his muffler tighter, and they sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. And he sees her for a moment, calls her name. She makes the bed up singing some old love song, a song Margaret knew when it was very new. He hums a line or two, they sing together in the dark. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret grows the candle out. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, because Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go down the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. That is such a magnificent piece of music. I love it. I hope I'm not over ballading you people out there, but I really want some of these songs are just amazing to me. Does anybody know Jonathan Brooke? Her first husband produced my first album, and she sang on the first album, and we used to hang out, and then she moved to L.A., then she moved to New York, and she got divorced, and all kinds of things happened. Her group broke up, and yeah, these are some sad songs. Sad songs, as Cliff Eberhardt said, sad songs have a longer shelf life. Sometimes I think they really do. Thank you. I'm glad you liked my rendition of that. It's such an unbelievable song. Yeah, Michael Smith is amazing. Jonathan Brooke, I'm going to fumble my way through this song. Maybe I've earned the right to do it. Let's see. Was I lucky enough to know Stan and Garnet Rogers? I know Garnet. We're pretty good friends. Garnet's a good man. He's a tough character sometimes, but he's a lovely, lovely cat. Yeah, Steve Goodman was the one that put that song on the map. Just like Arlo Guthrie put Steve Goodman's song on the map. We should be doing this for each other. That's why Jason Isbell should be doing these songs of mine. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Lord, did I say that? I did. I think I might have said that. Oh, my gracious me. But, yeah, Jonathan and Jennifer Kimball, yeah, they were the story. And then Jonathan went on her own. Andy, wait, there are songs that aren't sad? Yeah, but they're generally not very good. Ah, damn it, did I say that? Let's see if I can get through this. My mother moved the furniture. She no longer moved the man. Now let me start that again. My mother moved the furniture. She no longer moved the man. We thought nothing of it at the time. She painted walls, painted smiles, checked herself in the mirror one more time, and yoked her heart to a whim. But the history of desire is such that just one word, just one touch can send it reeling. She passed go again and again, never collected her 200. Landed on the purple with a Jones. She wanted to be a different person. She sat down finally, and he walked away. He walked away. She listened to this angel. She said to flatter. She said to coo. She said it will not matter. I thought I was by myself. I cannot kill the angel in the house. Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. You hang on to the pieces of the game. They don't talk back, don't sneak around. Movable objects, where were we? Don't let it happen. We're back to the wheel, back to the fire, onto the high wire. She listened to the angel. She said to flatter. She said to coo. She said it will not matter. I thought I was by myself, but I cannot kill the angel in the house. Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. 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 Well, I butchered that, but that song is amazing. I hope I got close. I hope I got close. And let me end the set of song by other people with a song by one of my favorite people, a man who's thrown a lot of work my way and gave me the opportunity to teach at Berkeley on at least bi-monthly basis. I sub for him, and this is Livingston Taylor, James Taylor's baby brother, and yes, it's a sad song. It's sad. Woo, good Lord. This is probably in my top 20 favorite songs of all time. Hi, Amber, Black Amber of color. I'm calling you this morning with a little bad news. Dear one, please sit down, 'cause you're gonna have the blues. I was a freight train coming on home when you said you'd have me back, but a sweet smile pulled the train off the track. I know it broke your daddy's heart when he saw you marry me, and the I told you so's came pouring in when I broke up our family. Well, it may sound crazy, baby, but in my love there's no lack. When a sweet smile pulled the train off the track. Tonight when you tuck in our little man, tell him you don't know. Make me up one more excuse, break it to him slow. For sometimes when a heart breaks slowly, it doesn't have to cry. When a sweet smile pull the train off the track. I was a freight train coming on home when you said you'd have me back, but a sweet smile pulled the train off the track. Lovely, lovely tune. That's a great song. That's a great song. Oh my God, I'm so full of ballads tonight. I should do something fast. I need to do something fast, huh? Let me do. I didn't pick it. Damn, Vance, pick it up. Yeah, Liv actually loves it. I actually do that every once in a while. I'm substituting a class that he has something to do, and he'll drop in halfway through the class, and I'll stop the class and I'll play that song just to embarrass him. He likes how I do it. I'm very proud that he's proud that I know that song. Oh, thank you, John. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I love ballads too, but that's 140 people. Yeah, Lisa, I know you want disco, honey. Disco. Holy smokes. No, that's not disco. That's R&B. I don't call Bad Luck disco. That's R&B. We want the funk. Oh my gracious me. It's not your going that's so tragic, it's you're leaving me here. You left the cap off the happy and now it's spilling. I got this empty cup and you filled it up with a lot of Mason-Dixon talk. You hold that airline ticket like a gun and it's killing me. Didn't you love the way the snow would cover all the barren trees in winter? Didn't you love strolling by the sea? Didn't you love the smell of spring and the honeysuckle? The tulips and the roses. Didn't you love me? Now you're taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. You're taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? You're not going to get ABBA. Betsy, I did God Bless Everyone earlier in the show. Now I haven't heard you mention my name and tomorrow in the same phrase since this Smoky Mountain conversation started. You got this picture of your place and you flash it in my face. Well, if you want me to fool you, I'll be excited. I love you in your reflection and your shadow. Oh, I loved it all and I still do. You can count on it forever and ever and ever. And like the western sky will always lose the sun when the day is through. It's a totally different view now that you're gone, taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? Oh, damn, your poet's heart to hell in the same to your minstrel spirit. It's the things I love about you most than roadies' wheels. Unless you're singing coming home, then I don't want to hear another song about me. Back it up, I'm taking it all to Tennessee for the buddy. Taking it all to Tennessee. Taking it all to Tennessee. What about me? Hey, yeah, taking it. What about me? Hey, that's a lot of requests flying through here. boom 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 boom, boom boom boom, boom 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 boom, boom boom. Rockets, moonshots, spending on the have-nots. Money we make it. Soon as we do, you take it. Oh, make me wanna holler, blow up on my hands. Make me wanna holler, throw up both my hands. This ain't living. There's your Marvin Gaye. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? People say I found a way to make you say that you love me. I didn't go for that. It's a natural fact. Or take you back. Tell me where I'm can. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of on my own. Would you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? You're waking up the kids upstairs. Damn, dude. Wake them kids upstairs. Wake them up. Make them up. Get them. Wake up, everybody. Time to start a new day. No backward thinking. Time for thinking ahead. The world will be so very much what it was today. World in harmony. Wake up all you teachers, time to start teaching you something well. Later on the future. World won't get no better if we just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, people. Just you and me. Don't wake up all you doctors. Treat the old people well. They ain't going to be here and to catch all the hell. It won't be very long till they see the judgment day. Some other very positive shit I need to say. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, people. Just you and me. The boom 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 boom. I'm just jamming all the requests into one little. I made the dog bark. Sorry, Rebecca. Thank you, Beth. Thanks for dropping by. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. Na 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 na. The world won't get no better. Oh, we gotta change it for you and me. There I was, working at the window, turning pennies and paychecks into savings and loans. Reach for the ceiling, she said, the gun's quite loaded. Fill the bag up with big bills, and I'll be gone. Caught her eyes underneath the bandana, wild as fire. That's when I fell in love. Everybody lay down, count to 100, except for you, boy, 'cause I'm taking you hostage. What's that I feel between my shoulder blades, like ice cold steel? She explained it was a pound of prevention, 16 ounces of cure for this hard world. Pound of prevention, 16 ounces of cure for this hard world. Do as I tell you, you'll be alright. Don't try nothing funny, I'll let you stay alive. A woman like you just seems so bright. Why you wanna lead a life of crime, girl? Tried it your way, but I got burned. Thought I had a job and a good man, but I had a lot to learn. Found out quickly the real road to success, sense of security is all wrapped up in this. Yeah, what's that I feel between my shoulder blades, like ice cold steel? She explained that it was a pound of prevention, 16 ounces of cure for this hard world. A pound of prevention, 16 ounces of cure for this hard world. Hot water Chevy, she worked so fast, I swear to God she did it with just one hand. Blue lights flashing in the rearview mirror, she took the back roads and we lost a man. Deserted rest stop somewhere on the highway, she taped my ankles and tied my hands. Gunned the motor, blew me a kiss, sped off into the sunset, never to be seen again. Finally got myself untied, decided, sat both upright, 'cause by my side was a bankroll of $1,000 bills on the ground. She told my heart, but left me here with this old pound of prevention, 16 ounces of cure for this hard world. Pound of prevention. That's for you, Kenny. Thanks for taking care of me Saturday weekend. Thank you, all you people, for hanging out here. This has been just the bossest. These get to be more and more fun. Unfamiliar moon, stars are out of place, everything is new, everything has changed. like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The melody's all wrong, but the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird and she'll be gone. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it anymore. Each step to the front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Here's a song for two young women. I'm going to end with this. Randy Newman tune. I did get to meet him, open for him once. He was very kind. It's just for my godchild Maria, who I hope is still listening with John and the family. And it's also a lullaby for Adelaide and the Bosch crew. Adelaide. I'm told she looks up at everybody when she hears her name. You look like a princess on the night that we met, with your hair piled up high. I will never forget. I'm drunk right now, baby, but I have to be. I'd never tell you what you mean to me. I loved you the first time I saw you, and I always will love you, Maria. I loved you the first time I saw you, and I always will love you, Maria. The song that the trees sing when the wind blows. You're a flower, you're a river, you're a rainbow. Maybe I'm crazy, but I guess you already know. I'm weak and I'm lazy and I've hurt you so. And I don't listen to a word you say. When you're in trouble, girl, I just turn away. But I love you, and I loved you the first time I saw you, and I always will love you, Maria. I love you the first time I saw you, and I always will love you, Adelaide, 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 my dear, Adelaide, my dearest one. Adelaide, 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 my dear, Adelaide, you're not far past one. Your mommy, your daddy, your grandfolks, your cousins, they all gather round you, because you're the future, Adelaide, 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 my dear. They gather 'cause you are number one, and I always will love you, Marie. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. What a blast. Appreciate it. I'll read some letters and things, some notes. I had a couple notes come through. People just send me the most fun cards. It's the sweetest thing. Get Karen Schneiderman, one of the two lovely wheelchair people. Yay, Adelaide loves me too. She loves her Uncle Vance. Yay, tell her that I played for her before she was even thought of. Well, y'all were thinking about it. But thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for being here. Thanks, everybody. What a blast. Michael, thanks, man. Oh, Michael, you're reading You're reading my column in the Flying Aces Club News. I write for the Flying Aces Club News. Where's that newsletter? It's here. Here's the Flying Aces Club newsletter, and my column is musing with Vance Gilbert, and the editor gives me 1, 2, 3 pages to deliver my maddening screed and my thoughts. So it's not like I'm not writing when I'm not writing songs, but I'm writing elsewhere, writing things about airplanes and flying and models and the psychology behind it, and just basically what I think. I'm no professional at any of it, but yay, man. Thank you, Bill and Brittany and Justin and all you guys, all you Bosch people. You are consistently consistent, and you always send me a sweet note. I'm not sure I picked up your note for this week yet because I haven't been to the post office, but I'll probably end up reading that next week or something like that. Eric, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, man. Thayer, yeah, man, thank you. I'm glad you got your newsletter too, Thayer. That's awesome. Here's a note from Suzanne. She's actually a teacher at Berkeley. She wants me to come in and talk to her class at some point. And she says, yeah, for context, you don't know me, but I was part of a guitar-based vocal duo that opened for you in June 1st, 1991. Wow, look at this sweet card. It's got a cute dog. It's got a cute doggy on it and a cat, and they're playing ball and doing some other obsequious sort of stuff. That's cool. Look at that. And she says, somewhere around, it was on the Cape, somewhere around Falmouth or Bourne. She doesn't remember the name of the place, but it was a large wooden stage and a big hall. I played a lot of those. Cheryl Wheeler says, like playing some places, like playing the inside of a roll-top desk. And do I remember it? No. I'm just honest about those things. But thanks for the remembering, Suzanne. And she says, don't roll your eyes, but if I fly a quadricopter for photography. And she says, airplane folks always scoff at me. And she laughs out loud. I guess it's not considered real flying, but it works well for photography. Well, they are right, Suzanne. Flying quadricopters are just, people don't like calling them drones, do they? Mm-hmm. No, but all my model friends here, they're like, but no, that's very cool. Welcome to the club of flying model things, flying miniature things, which is, I do folk music to pay for that. So, good night, Margaret Kirk. Thank you for showing up. And Beck and Tim, Andy Jordan, Andy S. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Here's another note from Karen Schneiderman is another doggy. And she's Karen is a neighbor and a kind of she's just fun people. She says sparkles animals looked appropriate, and we love your music, and we tell foolish folks who don't know you to give a listen. We've enlisted 3 new fans. Well, I hope those people hung out tonight, Karen. I hope they dug it, and I just hope they did. It's a fun place to be. It doesn't cost you anything unless you want it to, and if it do want it to cost something, there's the stuff right there. You could send me some money if you feel like it. That helps pay the mortgage. And what about your leases? I love all you leases out there. Getting around it. Somebody asked me, what was it? How did the New Jersey shows go? Yeah, that was potentially a cluster hump, but it ended up being great. The guy that split the bill with me, Toby Walker. If you don't know him, he is a tiny little white guy that plays the hell out of the blues, and he just. We did a slamming version of Rainy Night in Georgia together, and I sang on something of his, and he's just brilliant. He did a version of Stars and Stripes Forever on the guitar, which was slamming. It was just really wonderful. Peter, thank you so much, brother. I'll come to the edge of your driveway at some point, socially distant, and holler at you from there. You're right around the corner. Hey, Peter! You probably can't hear me because my window isn't open because it's so hot out. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here. The New Jersey concerts were cool. I'll tell you a quick story if you guys are into the quick story part. I was singing and melding some songs together, and a jet went overhead. A jet went overhead, and I was like, really? Well, I'm like low too. I think it was Bridgeton Airport. It was landing at. It was like, so I started singing "Leaving on a Jet Plane," and I was excoriating the promoter. How dare he let a jet come through while I was singing, and I was just so now's the time to stop the traffic. The jets that's flying through, and I was just having my way with him, and his eyes lit up, and he was crying with laughter. And I mean, what I was doing was funny, but I didn't think it was that funny. And he tells me after the show, he says, "You have no idea how funny that was. It's on a Saturday, late afternoon, early evening, a low-flying jet like that coming to a small airport." He says, "That was Trump's jet." And I was like, "Oh, was it? No." And, I didn't, I'm not going to make any jokes about laser pointers or anything like that. But it was pretty funny that I was excoriating the jet going over and him and the whole shebang. And I didn't know it was his airplane of our dear president. But anyway, that was the show. The Jersey shows were great. Dee Dee and Jim were there. Thank you, Dee Dee and Jim. Love you for coming out there. Kenny Elner, who requested Pound of Prevention tonight, and his family came, and they brought me Godsend food. They brought me nori rolls, chicken wings, and bottled water. What else is there in life? So yeah, that was the drive-in concert, Rosalind. That's what I did, and it was fun. It was such a riot. Yeah, Scott, thank you for showing up. I'm glad you were here tonight. He's a very close friend of mine and a remarkable, unbelievable model airplane guy in his own right. And yeah, this was a blast tonight, everybody. This was so much fun. Any other questions? I'll just sit back and sip some water for a little bit and chat if you feel like it. There's still 113 people with the feed on. It doesn't mean they're all listening, but I'm done singing, but I'm happy to run my mouth. Excoriate. Yeah, that's my word of the week, I guess. That's, excoriate. Yeah, I was gutting everybody. I was gutting. Oh, man. Let's see. Somebody texted me something like that. My buddy Tom sent me a text. He says, "Whenever my screen freezes, I take a shot of Vance, and we should all take a shot." Thank you, buddy. Yeah. How about that, Bosh? Bill. Yeah, man. Hey, look at Jason and Scott hooking up. Good for you, model airplane guys, hanging out, listening. Yeah. Any other questions for me about stuff? Yeah, you'll notice there's a pair of shoes. Oh, other shoulder. Oh, dagnabbit. Darn it. A pair of shoes that are not on the door because I wore my orange shoes yesterday. Mark, what ex-roommate you talking about that you're related to? Oh, you mean Kenny? Oh, Kenny. Yeah. Probably think I was after his money. No, you may be, man. Oh, Mark Bloomberg. You folks looking at his name there. He was a guy that offered me his ex B&B digs. And Roy, I don't blame you. Thank you, Mark, and your wonderful wife, Amy, I think her name is, for putting it aside for me. The drive home was brutal, but it was good that I got home. I really needed to get home. And yeah, Falcon Ridge is going to be virtual. And that's just how that goes because it's probably not cool to do all kinds of gathering. That's the thing. Good night, Lisa. Good night, Marion. I love you, ladies. I will put Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain on some list at some point. Maybe I can try to get that for next week. Um, you were at the Brisbane Folk Festival in '87. Wow, that goes back a ways. That was before I was doing this, so you wouldn't have seen me. That's for sure. Did I stop at Wawayanda on the way down, James? Yes, I did. I flew from 10:30 in the morning till about 2:30 in the afternoon. You can ask the guy that posted just above you, Max Fly Art. That's Tom Hallman. Yeah, I flew, and I had a great time. Yeah, so that's that's a 3-hour drive that I don't even think twice about to go out there. Oh, and Ken's like, hey, Mark, I was thinking of going after your money. My ex took all of mine. Yeah, she did, Kenny. That's all right, man, because Santa Claus won't stand up in her yard either. Um, but yeah, so that's yeah. My Kenny Elner, my best friend from high school, and Mark, the guy who had the room. They realized that they had people in the family with the same last name, and they started talking and trying to figure it. They were sniffing around to see which one of them had money and which one could claim cousinship to the other one. Edge of Flight. Hey, Dave, man, thank you so much. Maybe we can chat a little bit when I'm done here. And yes, we fly in New Hampton, New York is the border town to where we are, near Middletown, New York, and we fly there at the sod farms when we can. We get permission there because one of our modeling people is a part owner, and that's where we fly in lieu of our big to-do fly-in that we have in Geneseo, New York, which is south of where Kathy Gilo here is by about 35 miles. Instead of that, we have just been sort of pickup flying at these sod farms in the town of Wawayanda in the city of New Hampton, New York. So that's where we are. And if you want more information on that, the Model Airplane Flying Aces Club is on the web, and you can see more of what we do. And also check out that guy, Max Fly Art. He has Tom Hallman is his name, and his feed is on YouTube with magnificent. He's a stupendous videographer. He also does all of my. He and his wife do all of my artwork. Does all of my artwork for my albums. He's also a monster videographer, and he takes videos of his and all of our planes flying, and situates them in such a way that it does incredible things for our hobby. And thank you, Tommy. I love you. So yeah, that's part of that. There's a place where you can pay me. Hey, Deb in the wheelchair. Yeah. Good night, Deb. Love you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, flying in the fog, as you might imagine, is hard because these planes get soggy and they become something different than what you brought them. Hannah, thank you very much for coming out here once again. Did you get some mail from me? I think you were supposed to get some mail from me, Hannah. So, oh, Bill, did you grow up in Middletown, New York? No kidding. I used to play there all the time. And this is where these fields are, right down the street from various places there. And the Vance, that's very funny. Those of you who are still out there, I hope you don't mind me talking to people on the feed. You're welcome to sign in and type stuff too, or however it works. I purposefully do not diverge my feed. I know some people like Jonathan Brooke does Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube all at once so people can pick their platform. I do not do that because I just figured people wanted to be community right here, and that seems to have served me really well and served you a little bit, I hope. It doesn't cost you anything. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything unless you want to. Like in that thing I just put up there, it says, let's stay connected. Send me some money if you feel like it. But nope. If you don't got it and you don't feel like it, just hang out. Listen to me sing because I'm pretty good. And then listen to me run my mouth for 15 to 20 minutes afterwards because I'm pretty eloquent too. Oh, he speaks so well. I mean, he really talks nicely. Mm-hmm. Chuck, you the man. 5 miles from Soon's Orchard, which is an indoor-outdoor market that has great food. Andy Jelly, I love you so much. You know that. You are the beans, little sister. And, so you saw me at the mansion at Orange County Community College. Yeah, that's where I played there long before I started flying around the corner from it. So yeah, that was home. Steve Kosha used to put on those shows, and they were a lot of fun. So I have a double connection to Middletown, New York. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Thayer, for putting that up there, putting Tom's YouTube channel up there. Even if you don't think you like model airplanes and such, I implore you people to go to that link where TC Syme has put up, and go to that link and click on one of those model airplane flying things, and you will say, my God, there's part of a building and flying hands-on hobby where it's so peaceful. It is, I think it is the flying equivalent of guitar playing, singing, new age style, calm magnificence. That's what it is. When he puts the videos up there, you will be amazed if that's what things that those are the things that we do, and that is part of my life. If you're really looking to try to be part of what I do. Descriptions for each video. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, but I like people to just go fishing. Yay, Karen. What are you having for dinner, Karen? I'm just curious. Because I know there's tofu slabs out there and vegetables, and there might be some fish. I'm not sure. I don't remember what we have there. But Deborah threw something down and then came and sang beautifully. I want to thank Deborah Dill for singing with me tonight. My housemate, partner, whatever you want to call that kind of thing. She was delightful, and she's a great harmony singer. And yes, Edge of Flight, it is the best hobby in the world. We'd like to think so. It is true kinetic art. It is the watercolor of what you might think of as model airplanes, ladies and gentlemen. It is that. It is the this of model airplaning. And please click on that link. There's a Max Fly Art. Tommy has put up another link there. Yeah, we love Deb too. Yeah, she's Victor, bass solo. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now, Vic. Timing, bro, timing and appropriate, Victor. Bass solo, right? I haven't played the guitar in 20 minutes. You crack me up, young man. I will see you Friday for our lesson, and you have homework. You have to pull that song together that we were working on. So can't wait to work with you on Friday. That'll be great. Yeah, wasn't it lovely? I had made her sing bass. That was inadvertent. I'll probably talk about getting excoriated. I'm going to get gutted for that later. Yay, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Be a miracle. That is the sweetest thing to say. That's really awesome. Copy and paste that link somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, to watch Tom and mine and other people CL control line stunt rules. No, it doesn't. It's a wonderful part of the hobby, but it does not rule spinning around in a circle. Yeah, James. That's how I started in this hobby, James. To be truthful, but yeah, you can promote your hobby on your YouTube feed. Ooh, shoot. Right in the feed there, Aloysius. Um, go up to MaxFly Art or go up to, yeah, MaxFly Art. There is a YouTube thing you can click on there. And tell them, Rick Allendorf. Tell them. Tell them. Yeah, and trust me, if you can play guitar, and I've seen you play guitar, and you have deft hands, Rick. If you can do that, you can build these model airplanes. I promise you. Don't worry about glue on the windshield. As a kid, when you worked on plastic things and such, you can do that. Raffi has a protest song called Portland Moms. I have not heard that. I'm writing that down. That sounds like the bomb. I have avoided writing a protest song flat out quite yet. The one I am working on is called You Don't Want This War. Well, I do have a protest song. I Will Be Your Black Friend is kind of a mezzo protest song. Portland Moms. But You Don't Want This War is a song that will probably get written and will be, it'll make Gil Scott Heron and Khalif blush with its anger. And that's how I'm going to roll. The link. Post the link again, Tom. So Bill Bosch is looking for the link. Put the link first. Don't say anything, Tom. Just put the link up. Yeah, Tom will put that up in a minute, and because there's a big pause here between what I'm saying and what gets done. Bill, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at what we do, and the pieces of the imitation of real planes that we throw into the air. That's very kind of you there. But you don't have to be a beautiful builder to enjoy this hobby. If you can make the stuff line up so that it's straight wing to tail, and the propeller on the front of it is pointing down a little bit, we will help you do the rest. Yeah, Gil Scott Heron was a rapper before rappers were rappers, and he was the real deal. That the day before November, brown and tall, Jew and small, freckle, fat, buck, tooth, flat, black and broken. That's really more out of the realm of Gil Scott Heron than it is from any rap or other kind of spoken word poetry. Really, I'm imitating him more than anything else because he originated that kind of rap poetry kind of thing as far as I'm concerned. He was the god at that and never quite got the recognition that he deserved. And so yeah, that's thank you for checking him out. If you wanted to look at some Gil Scott Heron, that's amazing. There's a tune called the H2O Gate Blues. And that's where he does a big rap piece. And to date it, it was a thumbing of the nose at Nixon and the Nixon administration. And he killed it. And it's amazing. Well, yeah, I just have to say it's amazing how appropriate that approach is today. Getting garden crud off or eating dinner before the show. Dinner was the loser. Good night, Hannah. L'chaim. See you, sugar. Great to see you. Um, that's great there. Well, I might have to quote that. I'm seeing some really big smiles chasing rather ugly models. That is so true, man. Uh, yeah, I don't want my, it just, I don't mind devolving into this whole thing about model aircraft. And you can pick anything to build you want. It doesn't have to look like a real airplane. They don't have to be warplanes. I don't tend to build warplanes. I tend to build um, a much maligned and forgotten era of model aviation. I tend to do things that uh, were peaceful planes. Yeah, what's the word, Johannesburg? That's right, Dave. So, so yeah, your politics can be anything. I'll be honest with you. I've been building and flying these model airplanes with a lot of these old white men, which I didn't play tonight, with a lot of these old white men and various other people, and since 1985, and how many years is that? That's 35 years. 85, 95, 95, 2005, 2015. Yeah, that's 35 years. And the times where I've run into something that is particularly racist to the egregious point of it, microaggressions, they're everywhere. Let's be clear. That's what black people live with every day. Microaggressions to black people is the staring down the shirt of a woman for women. That's what that is to black people. It's something that chips at you a little bit every day. So yeah, there's tons of that. No sweat. But actual like flat out aggressive racism in this hobby. These guys, I've made some of my best friends on the planet through this hobby. Some of the most conservative people I know. That old cliche of shirt off the back. When I was having a rough time, that is what I've gotten. So this hobby is it's heaven. It's really it's a land that doesn't exist for anybody else. So that's the real deal. But I can't believe we're co-talking Gil Scott Heron and model aviation. That is the weirdest crosstalk I've ever seen in my life. Gosh, there, you were just saying stuff tonight that is so zen. Better to finish something that may have a flaw than to not finish something that is perfect. Sounds like either you're building model aircraft with us or you're making some shaker furniture. You need to hook me up with a chair. I mean, like a lounge chair. You know what I'm saying? uh, there's no aggressive anything in this hobby. You are absolutely right. Jason McGuire is one of the most beautiful builders that ever lived in this hobby. He's got a kind of Midas touch, so he can kind of shut up. Thank you, Jason. You can shut up, man. There's not a lot of black guys that do it, or there's an occasional woman that does it also. It can be slightly male centric, but in our non-list, there's a woman in England that belongs, and there have been a handful of wives of flyers that kind of finally said, if I can't beat them, I join them, and became monster, unbelievable flyers. Jane Schlossberg is one. She became an ace, as did Marie Reese, who was both of these women thought I hung the moon and fed me when I came through town for gigs and took care of me and put me up. And they were just I don't mean to put women in that role, but that was that generation, and that's what they did. And they did take incredible care of me, and they were phenomenal women in their own right as human beings. And last but not least, they were unbelievable modelers, both of them. Jane was an unbelievable modeler, as was Marie. Juanita Reichel was a really fair modeler. Jane from England, I can't remember her last name, was also quite good. Maria was on the feed here at one point about a month or so back, and she was up and coming, and then she went off to hairdresser school. She was young; it would come with her dad, and she was killing a lot of these guys on the field in the contest part of this. Her finishing technique was exquisite. Her planes were beautiful. I'm not sure she's building much now, but there are, I know I'm cherry picking, just trying to think of all the women that have done this hobby, and the couple of black guys that I know, Ken Lamont and Harvey and Roger, and that's kind of it that I can think of. It's a wonderful flyer that was West Coast and then moved here and then moved back west. Seiji Setsumi. I haven't seen him in years. I don't know if he's still active, but he's kind of Japanese. That's kind of black, whatever. But now I'm getting myself in trouble. People, that's so racist. Black, Japanese isn't black. Well, it's black to you, so shut up. Oh my God, how can I forget Erica Escalante? She's my little sister girl. She is a terrific modeler, and I don't know if she's on the feed tonight. Thank you, Dave, for reminding me. What a terrific oh, that's right, Lisa Jeanette and her husband built L'Enfance. They built little stick jobs. And when I went to visit them, I had a coaching session with Lisa, and her husband brought up a plane that he had built with his dad 45 years earlier or so. I can't remember. I had to finally go online and figure out what it was. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Lisa Jeanette. Even though I ate like so much shrimp that I was sick 3 days later with gout, but it was working. Taekwondo via webcam. Oh my God, Jason, that's crazy. I love you, buddy. Let's be in touch, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, Scott. Every concert should have a Flying Aces Club Q&A. It would be. That's so funny. Click on one of those links, ladies and gentlemen, for what we do. I won't bore you with the stuff if you think that building miniature things of things is something that's boring. We can still kind of be friends if you like, if you really, really want to. Andy, it's never too late to start. I don't know what kind of time you have. It is a black hole of time. Excuse me, sorry. Hole of color of time. Yes. And yeah, it's a blast. And with that, I'm going to tell you folks how much I adore doing this and doing it particularly with you listening. And well, that's nice, Lisa Jeanette. I love tipping the hat to people, but I'm glad you like my songs. I think I do my songs pretty well, but I love attacking other people's material because it's such a blast. And thank you. All those things you say. Peace out. Mason jar full of water. Stay hydrated. I don't know where you folks are. It's hot here. Please drink plenty. And I love what I do. I'm going to put the commercial up one more time and then stop the feed. Thank you so much, everybody. What a blast.